Here we go. We're back in it. We're here. We're alive, people. We're alive, huh? That's right. Get that feeling. You feel it? I feel it. Woo! Damn right, baby. We're back in it. What you wearing, huh? What aren't you wearing? Yeah? You about to go feed a little freaking sherbet to your little cousin, huh? Let's do this, huh? Let's do this. Hell yeah. What's going on, everybody? What you doing out there today? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're probably getting ready because it's October 31st. It's Halloween. And I hope you guys are, pulling out what you need to and making last minute arrangements and doing all that. But I will say, October is a wrap, people. A wrap. Wrap. Done. Put it together in a little itty bitty box. Take some paper and wrap it. Because it's gone. October 2022. Goodbye. But today is October 31st, 2022 on planet Earth. And I want to introduce to you, I guess myself. I'm Zach Westfall, and this is Beginning of the Week. That's right. We come out here and we talk about what's going on at the beginning of your week, or, whatever happened to you a little bit last week, current events, not this, that, what's going on with all of you people out there, probably getting ready to do a little, trick-or-treat hunting. That's right. Well, it's time to put October 22 to the side, and it's time to bring out, what I believe to be, one of the most thankful months out of our calendar year. We got 12, and this is the one. You pull out July, and you're like, what's in July? Hot. So hot, like the sun just wants to creep up on you and just wants to fucking hunt you down and just fuck you a little bit. And then here it is, February. It's just cold, and then they try to sprinkle a little bit of it with some Valentine, disarray, Hallmark disarray. We'll just call it that. But November just makes you want to freaking go up to your, makes you just want to go up to a loved one, a friend, an acquaintance or whatever, and just freaking throw your arms around them and just say, thank you. Gratitude is not shown a lot, and we take a lot for granted, and sometimes we just gotta, take 5 minutes and just say, I appreciate, what you have and what you've been given. It's nice to take the 5 minutes just to do that. But damn, man, yeah, this is where the holidays really start up, man. This is when that little train gets to going. October is just like assembling the train and putting things on it and in it and making sure it's all oiled up and all that, making sure that there's plenty of little coal ready to, jump start that bitch. But, November is really that time and space where those wheels really get turned. You feel that motor going, you feel it turning on. You hear your little choo-choo. And then it begins. But damn, man, November gets a bad rap, I mean, November is one of those months that gets left. It gets left out, man. It's like it's really November's really that underdog of a month. It is. It's what? How can It's really that dirty downstairs December. That's what I want to call it. The dirty downstairs December. But yeah, we pack so much into these 3 months. We got October, November, December. We got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and thanks Christmas or Christmas. You know what I'm talking about. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And everybody in October, they're ready to go out and it's more of a festival of some sort, fiesta, the festival of dead, or just strangers get together and go out amongst with each other and everything, and they strangers pile up on doorsteps. And you don't get that every year, and October's the only one that does that. Of course, December is, we can all guess what December is, Both holidays, you put up decorations and doing all that, doing outside work. And poor November. November's like that, November... It's like a middle child, I guess, man. I can relate to November. I'm that middle child. October is like the oldest, the firstborn. November 2nd, and December's baby. And that's okay. It is what it is, but November, you never compare November with October or December. You kind of feel like it's like it doesn't I don't know, like you're just there. And being a middle child myself, sometimes I felt like I was just there. I guess that's a reason I can kind of relate to it, November got that that middle child syndrome. I think that's what I'm trying to think. And if you don't, if you know what I'm talking about, or maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Shit, half the time I don't. So, but it's got that middle seat. October's over there, just kind of looking out the window and just kind of like. Wow, look at the scenery on the left-hand side of the car, sitting behind the driver, kind of cheating because, you get to see what the driver sees on that side. And December's over there just, having a ball with the other side of the car, looking out the other window. November's like, well, I want to see too, but can I, and they're just crowding it. They don't give a fuck about you. It's just what it is. got that middle seat, that nobody wants to be in. You're stuck in between October and December, and you're, you can't even freaking itch your back if you got uh, um, head lice or something, or you got something going on with your rib cage. You got December has to freaking take care of it for you. And of course they don't want to hold anything at all, so they get you to hold all their bullshit. It's just, November doesn't get the attention that the other two get. So, but that's where you kind of learn how to work a little bit independently, I guess. That's been my thing. I've always had trouble, letting people do things for me, and that's sometimes, and that's what I'm working on. Is I got to let other people help me sometimes. So, it's tough being a middle child, I guess. It all depends, Parents always introduce, if you're in a group of people or whatever, your parents are like, "Hey, this is my oldest, Jacob, and my youngest, I don't know, Brittany." And they're like, "Who's this guy?" Oh, don't worry. He's the middle child. It doesn't matter. He's got his own, I forgot his name. And you're like, "Yeah, I don't even know my name." And mom's like, "Yeah, come here. Here, tell us your name again." It's like, "Mom, you should know my name. You're the one that named me." But, you're always getting compared to your other sibling. You're the oldest one. If you go to school together, you're like, "Hey, you're, I didn't know that you were related to, Travis. Oh, Travis is your older brother? Oh, okay. Huh. Oh, yeah, I definitely know Jessica. Oh, yeah, Jessica's your younger sister? Wait, who are you? I didn't know they had another another sibling, And of course, while you're growing up, the older brother's going out there and doing fancy blow out of some freaking, I don't know, some freaking bowling ball, and hanging out with hookers and everything. And mom and dad are like, "Well, okay, we need someone to watch, little December over here." Oh, we got the solution. November will take care of it. November's always trying to stand out. And you know what? It never happens. Try to, but usually doesn't happen. And not only that, once, you get hand-me-downs. That's another thing. Being November. October's born. They buy new stuff for the baby and everything. They got new that they'll buy what the older sibling wants and likes and everything. If the older sibling's a Steelers fan or whatever, they'll go out and spend new money on, or old money, or whatever you want to call it, on a brand new shirt. And then here it is, it's your turn. And they're like, "Well, we'll just take care of him right now with all of October's all October shit because he's out, he grew out of it, but November, he's still able to wear that. So that's what, we'll give him. And, this Steelers shirt, it doesn't even say Steelers on anymore. It's all faded. It's missing, it's missing a sleeve. It has a couple patches on it, It just says Lurs, And the thing is, like, November is not even a Steelers fan, it's like he hates the Steelers, Yeah, he hates the Steelers, but he still has to walk around with this freaking shirt that should be tossed in the garbage no matter what because it's the Steelers. The Steelers. Thank you, Steelers. God, I hate that team. I really do. But, it's just November gets the lack of thereof, which is, I don't know. It's just what it is. So, you kind of have to, wish your way into, or it just makes you just work a little bit harder than your, the others. And I guess that's okay, I've always had to do that. I always had to work a little bit harder. Maybe it's just how my mind is, and some things I pick up a little bit better. Not math. Can't do math. I don't do math well. I can tell you that. Damn for sure don't do math well. But damn, man, yeah, it's Halloween, huh? I hope you guys, I'm not going to go into it a lot or into it at all or we did all that last week, but I hope you guys do enjoy the holiday and hope you guys stay safe and all that out there. And yeah, I hope your costumes are working out the way that you want them to. I know how that goes. So it was somewhat of a stressful time when things don't go right. Planning, you think it's going to go a certain way and it doesn't. It's like Buzz Aldrich. He landed on the moon and, he was going to fly the damn flag up there into, up in orbit and all that. And, that once they took off and all that, it just, the flag fell a little. And it's not like they can just turn around, make a cul-de-sac turn and just, get back out there and just fucking hoist that up again. It's there, And, he probably thought about it months and months and months ahead of time when he was, thinking about how it was going to look once once they left off and everything. He thought he was going to see that beautiful, drapery just kind of, swaying back and forth at the tip top. But now it's, half staffed, no one even died. But that's just how life goes sometimes, huh? So, yeah, hey, we're back. We got this room painted. We got shelves up. We are in the middle of putting some lights up as well, which is nice to see. Our cameras are still on back order, so I do apologize for the black screen, but if you listen to it in your ears, then it doesn't matter. But man, you can catch us on YouTube. Oh, and subscribe, hit that button if you want to, man. That would be much appreciative. Damn, man, what else has been going on, huh? Um, man, what else has been going on? Oh, time change is right around the corner. So get ready for that. And I was thinking, I was talking to a buddy the other day, and he's like, man, I hate this time change. It always messes me up. It always, it triggers something in my head. Stress levels arise, and it's like oh man, what's that word? Disorientation, that's disorientation. That's I think that's what I'm going for. Happens because you lack of sleep. Your brain can't compute about these two fallen hours. But it's just that time of year where Mother Earth just wants to, it's not time to keep that skirt up. It's time to put it down. Time to cover up the Mother Earth's getting cold. Those legs are exposed for 6 months out of the year, and now it's time to cover up a little. And I could say that Mother Earth is definitely not racist. She's splitting up the time. More light 6 months out of the year, darker the other 6 months out of the year. So, she doesn't play any favorites, and that's wonderful. Mother Earth doesn't need to. Actually, nobody needs to, but yeah, time changes. I guess that's coming. I don't know, sometime, man. Whenever it's coming up, but shit, man. What else is? I heard something crazy this morning. There is a certain study that is saying in the news, right, that if picking your nose, right, if you pick your nose, it can increase the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. Maybe I'm completely botching that word. I'll never be able to pronounce that thing, man. But yeah, supposedly they're saying that if you pick your nose, right? If you're that little dirty bird up there, getting in there, they're saying that it could damage the lining of your nose and could, I guess, like increase some sort of bacteria or something that will leak into your brain, man. And that's wild. I don't know if I believe it or not or whatever, but that's just, that's what they're saying. Studies suggest. Makes me want to look it up real quick just to see, just to give it a little, because I just heard it at the last minute, which is freaking weird. But hey, just that, to start out the beginning of this week with this Alzheimer's disease, let's see. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even say this word, so I'm not even going to. But it says the bacteria can cause respiratory tracts infections and pneumonia. Exploited the nerve intending between the nasal cavity and the brain, and the as an invasive. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I guess. If all of a sudden 30% of the American public forget how to get home or whatever, and they end up at your doorstop, then damn, it's got to be true. If you're not feeding your cat and you're cooking it, you got something going on. Oh, it says once you get over the age of 65, your risk factor goes up. But we're looking at other causes as well, because it's just not age related. It's environment. So, yeah. I guess we'll see, huh? We will see what's going on with all that, man. But, I got another birthday coming up for a I want to say future family member, sister's fiance, boyfriend, I'm not going to mention his name, but happy birthday, Jonathan, oops. Okay, well, shit, man, happy birthday. His brother just got into a pretty bad motorcycle accident, and we all wish him the best. So, yeah, man, it was the end of October was a dark time for a second, but it is what it is, and now we're moving on to a different month. That middle seat driver. So, man, what else been going on? Not a whole lot, just living right now. Again, trying to get this room back in order, and that's okay. I'm sorry again it's taken so much time, but hey, it is what it is. So, I sooner or later would like to put up a number, for maybe you guys can call in and tell me what's been going on at the beginning of your week, or even like what happened a little bit last week, or what's just going on in your lives. I'm really interested in knowing what's going on with other people out there. So, yeah, it's been a year. It's been a pretty long year. Yeah, man. I don't want to keep you guys too long because I know you're going to be out and about doing your trick or treating and that sort of thing. And, someone came up to me the other day and asked me, since, I bring up the middle child and everything, and they asked me if I'm the same way as my older sibling and younger sibling. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, same or what? Like, what do you mean? And they're like, and they said, no, the thoughts. Your thoughts, Zach. Your thoughts of are a little, I don't know. It's like you're living in a wonderland in your head, and we don't really, not a lot of people think the way that you do, and does it, is your older brother and your younger sister, do they think the same way as you do? I mean, do they have like, I don't know, like the same imagination, that sort of cloud work, fantasy structure headed into your in between your two ear holes, are their brains like, or what's going on with you? You got some some sort of something going on with you. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just me. My older brother, he's not a artist by any means. He's just straight to the point. My sister, she's artistic and into in certain matters and that sort of deal, but it's not like, I don't know. She has her own thing going on. As she's gotten older, it's just been, what it is. But I guess, I don't know. I guess maturity in my head just hasn't taken hold, I guess. You know, I'm like shooting basketball. Uh, I'm like trying to play basketball with a football. I don't know how I mean, you could shoot free throws and try to go for maybe a 6-pointer from across the damn, you know, court or whatever. But I mean, you try bouncing that bouncing that ball around, and man, you're just gonna end up in a half dream of some sort. You know, you're gonna get into one thing led to another. That's what. Yeah. So, um, you know, yeah. So we're all different. That's what it is, and that's okay. We all pull from each other in different areas, and we all help each other out because one may know something more than the other, and that's okay. We're all different. That's fine. You know, we all bring our own strengths to this table. You know, and this table is real rocky. I mean, real rocky. I mean, this table is made of 4 different legs from 4 different tables. You know, and one of the legs is just just like a branch, an oak branch or a pine branch that just fell into my neighbor's yard, and we just needed a little shim, to hold it on one side, just for all of us to, you know, enjoy each other's company, I guess. So, um, but yeah, man, I don't know. I guess I was never good in school. I barely got through high school. Um, and it's bad when I think I've mentioned this before, but it's bad when you're graduating and you're walking up on stage and your damn high school, principal says, "I'm surprised you made it." You know, and that gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my freaking jock. So, but we're all good at something. So, but I got that middle seat. Got that middle seat mind. Got that November brain. So, that's okay, man. I'm not mental or don't have some sort of syndrome or something. Well, maybe I do, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know, I mean, I'm not taking cocaine shots in my ass. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just, uh, you know, have steal Jonathan's birthday spam and just fucking do it up, huh? But I don't know. It's just what it is right now. What it is, what it is. So, okay. Well, again, I would, if you guys want to leave a comment at the bottom or something, I would love to hear from you guys. Again, I don't, I don't want, I want to kind of be in your lives, see what's going on. So, a think off. Or not a think off. No, I don't know. I don't know whatever it is I'm trying to say. I just want to know what's going on with you guys. So, all right. Well, I am going to let you guys have the rest of your week, and I hope it's a wonderful week for all of you guys. Um, Oh, and by the way, there is there's a tattoo festival coming up in Asheville. I think November. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, if you're interested in trying to, put some new body art on you or something, or, or just wanting to see what other, artwork there is out there, that backdoor art, the mark of shame, maybe, whatever you want to call it. I could probably come up with a couple other little zingers for you, but, I'm not gonna do that right now. But here it is. The 4th through the 6th. So you guys maybe should go grab some tickets and go check out some art pieces, But okay. Well, I am going to roll, and I hope that you guys again have a wonderful week, and stay safe out there tonight, please, because we don't want anyone getting getting ghosted, literally. We don't want that hot heat, and it is a little hot outside. So all right, everybody, I will catch you next week, and again, call your mom, call your dad, call call someone in prison and just say that you were thinking about them, whoever it is, anybody. This is the beginning of that month where you put your 2 arms around somebody and just let them know that you are thinking about them. So, all right, everybody, stay true to yourselves out there. I'm going to catch you next time, right? And we're going to go out the same way we came in, all right? Stay lost. Stay lost. Let's do this, huh? Let's do this. Woo! This is the Southern rock music. And here we go. Trick or treating. Trick or treat. Treat or trick. Which one you gonna do tonight, huh? Uh-huh. That's right. Be safe out there, everybody. I know you will. Wish you my best. Hope to see you next week, all right? All right. All right, everyone. Be well. Stay safe. Peace.